This is a tutorial for lesson 4-4, solving multiplication and division equations using inverse operations. So the lesson before this, we did solving addition and subtraction equations using inverse operations. And so if we saw addition, we knew that we were going to be subtracting from each side. And if we saw subtraction, we knew that we were going to be adding to each side. Well, today we're working with multiplication and division. So let's remember the inverse operations. So the inverse operation of multiplication is division, and the inverse operation of division is multiplication. So today, if you see a division equation with a variable, you're going to be multiplying, and conversely, if you see multiplication, you're going to be dividing. So let's try a few. N divided by 3 equals 29. We want to do the inverse of division, so we're going to multiply. So to get n by itself, we will do the opposite of what we see. So we're going to times by 3. That will cancel out and leave us with n, but remember, we need to keep this in balance. So if we times this side by 3, we need to times this side by 3. We draw our line. This cancels out and leaves us with n. And then we have a multiplication problem to do here. So we're going to go 29 times 3, which 27, and it's going to be carry our 2. 3 times 2 is 6, plus the 2, 87. And we could check our work. We could go 87 divided by 3, and we would actually get 29 because we're correct. So let's try another one. So we have 99 equals 3n. So remember this, when we see a number next to a variable, it is multiplication. So we want to get rid of that 3. So the opposite of multiplication, the inverse operation, is division. So I'm going to divide this side by 3. That cancels out and leaves me with n. But remember, whatever I do to this side, I have to do to this side to keep it in balance. So I'm going to divide this side by 3. So I'm going to do the work, 99 divided by 3. So we're going to go 9 goes into 3. 9, 0, bring down the other 9. 9 divided by 3 is 3. And I'm going to put 9 here, and I have a 0 here and nothing else to bring down. So n equals 33. And if I were to go 3 times 33, I'm going to get 99. All right, let's do one more. So I have division here. So what am I going to do to each side? I'm going to multiply by 5. This cancels out and leaves me with n, which is what I wanted. Whatever I do to this side, I do to this side. 29 times 5. So we're going to go n equals 29 times 5. So 9 times 5 is 45. Carry my 4. 5 times 2 is 10 plus 4, 145. And then if I were to go 145 divided by 5, I would get 29. And that is the tutorial for multiplying and dividing equations using inverse operations.